What's it been like stepping into this comic book world?
It's been awesome. I mean, I came from Dexter, which was comic book-like, but this is an actual comic book which still stands, written in the 80s, and I could not be happier. I used to come to Comic-Con when I was, before it was like super cool, and just hang out in the Japanese animation wing, and now I feel like to come here as part of a comic book is just like a dream come true. The 14-year-old boy in me is like super stoked.
What do you feel separates Lucifer from other comics out there?
Relatability. I think that anyone can relate to redemption and wanting to redeem themselves. No one is perfect. That's what makes us human. We are inherently flawed. So to have someone that's just trying to figure things out and trying to redeem himself, but also, it's kind of fun that it's the devil, because then it's relatable, but it's not so. There's a little distance where you're like, wow, I can really let myself fall into the show, and I think that that's what people love, and it's funny. I think you're dealing with bodies and victims and crimes and murders, and he is just hilarious. So I think the show is super funny. I think the show is super fun, and I think it's very smart, and I don't think it dumbs down to its audience. I think it occasionally pays homage to the actual comic while keeping it fresh and like relevant and believable. And I think relatability is something that really makes something timeless. And so I think people really are like, God, I know what it's like to mess up and try to do better.
But nobody believes him. That's the other thing. No one believes he's the devil.
That's what's so fun about Ella. Like, she's convinced in her head that he's a method actor. And so whenever he does his crazy things, I'm like, gotcha. If he's ever like making biblical references and he's like, that was actually me. And I'm like, so she's super fun. She completely invades a sense of space, and she just has no screener, this girl. And she's fun, because I think it's cool to play like a girl who's super scientific and kind of geeky, but still like cool and fun, and especially like a woman of color. I think that the genre world is really open, and they're like they don't care. They're like, you're brown, white, purple. Are you cool? Is it fun? Then we'll dig ya. So it's been great.